to address something that I've been seeing going around, especially amongst the white MAGA crowd, which is, white people didn't invent slavery. White people ended slavery. So no guilt, no reparations, no apologies. And on the surface for them, yeah, it's true. Slavery existed a lot throughout the entire world. Yeah, and throughout history. Different cultures, different time periods, people enslaved other people. Yes. But that framing is doing something really sneaky. It's taking a broad generic truth and using it to erase what made slavery in America uniquely brutal and uniquely damaging. Because slavery in the United States wasn't just about labor, it wasn't just about conquest or prisoners of war, it was built around race. Black people weren't enslaved because of something they did, they were enslaved in this country because of who they were. Their skin color was turned into a permanent status, and it wasn't just for one lifetime. It was hereditary. If you were born black, you could be born into slavery just like that. Your kids inherited it, your family inherited it. That's literally not the same thing as a system based on debt or war captives. That's an entire racial hierarchy written into law. So when people try to flatten all slavery into one thing and say, well, everyone was doing it, what they're really doing is dodging the uncomfortable part. The part where race was weaponized to build wealth and power that still shapes who has opportunity in this country today. And the other part of this that really bothers me is the whole, well, the West ended slavery argument. Yeah, you're right. Britain did help end the transatlantic slave trade. That's true. But Western countries also built massive wealth off slavery for centuries before that. So ending an atrocity that you benefited from doesn't magically erase the damage done while you were profiting from it. Both of those things, they can be true. The whole legacy of American slavery didn't end either when slavery ended on paper. Think about it. There was no real effort to repair what was broken. And instead, what we did was we rolled right into segregation, redlining, voter suppression, and systems that kept Black Americans locked out of the same opportunities. That's why this conversation still matters today. Not because of guilt, but because of reality. When people post this kind of stuff, it's really not about having an honest conversation about history. It's about shutting the conversation down. It's about saying, stop talking about race, stop talking about the harm, stop asking uncomfortable questions. I mean, you don't fix wounds, guys, by pretending that they weren't deep. And you don't move forward by rewriting history in a way that makes you feel better about the present. I'd say if we truly care about truth and fairness, we have to be willing to talk about what made our history different, not hide behind half-truths that make accountability feel inconvenient.